Hi everyone, I hope you're doing good. Welcome back to this amazing channel, Demal Online Television. And if you're new here, I go by the name Diana Wamboikemani. And today, we are going to look at a very powerful topic, because we're going to look at why people with disability should empower themselves through education and self-development. This video actually is all about empowerment, possibility, and breaking barriers. And yes, this is the Empower Plus show. So you all know him. He goes by the name Nelson Mandela, and he once said, education is the only way you can change the world. And I concur with that. So let's dive into how people with disability should educate themselves. Point number one, you should know that regardless of the ability of anyone, you should always be educated, because it is a very powerful tool, as we said earlier. But for people with disability, this one is not just about knowledge. It's freedom, independence, and often a way to challenge the stereotypes in the world, in the world and in their society. Most of the time, people out there in the society say people with disability are mostly beggars. Yes, I've heard them say that. So that is why I'm here, to educate you, to inform you, and tell you that I don't agree with that one. Because everyone has their ability. Investing in yourself pays off. Yes. When you invest yourself through effort, time, and sometimes money, you're making a long-term investment. Because guess what? It's you. And you're the only thing in the world that can be the best thing you've done for yourself. Most of the time, people with disability feel like they should not get educated, and maybe some what do you call them, caregivers don't even take their children to school. And it's understandable, because maybe sometimes it's all about money, accessibility, but it's also good to ask for help. Maybe the government, the society, of course people are willing to help you out there. Yeah, so learning new skills can open doors to better jobs, entrepreneurships, and even advocacy roles. When I talk about entrepreneurship, so for people in wheelchair, accessibility can be a bit inconveniencing. Maybe you cannot get a job from out there, but when you enter into entrepreneurship, you're your own boss. So imagine, when you learn new skills, you can start your own business, and that's why we're here. Yeah, you don't have to be on a payroll to survive. You can do something on your own, and you get your own money. Okay? Yes. I know people who've learned technical skills like coding, digital marketing, and now they are working completely remote. That is how they get their own money. And it's about finding what works best for you and building on it. You can even start a YouTube channel like this one. You can do TikTok and get paid. Big things out there. People are doing everything that they can do within your power. And you only have to use what you have. You don't have to go for the best. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to start it. Okay? Yeah, so use the tools and the resources that are available. Don't be so extra. Let's be real. In the world, it's not everything that is accessible, but it's changing. The world is changing. Technology-wise, online platforms, scholarships, disability supportive services, they exist, and they can be the game changers. You just have to invest with your time and your effort, and be ready to learn. If you start an online business, you should always be up to date. Like, you always want to be curious, wanting to know what is happening next. Be ahead of everyone else. Okay? Yes, and with this one, you're going to be a way much better person. So start where you are, use what you have, and ask for help when you need it. You are not alone in this journey. Everyone else out there just want you to start so that they can support what you're doing. Okay. And the other one is mindset matters. Yes. And I know for people with disability, when I talk about mindset, sometimes it's very tricky, or you may not believe in it, because everyone out there is trying to show you, or people might show you like you cannot make it on your own, like you need their help. But I want you to change this narrative. I want you to change this stereotype. I want you to show the world what you can do by yourself. No one is perfect, but what is perfect is your mind. If you use your mind, or if you think positively, that is where everything else change. Investing in yourself is not just about education. It's all about mindset. Believing that you can grow, that your voice matters, and that you have a story to tell. The fact that you're disabled is a story, and that is where you should start. Okay? You don't have to do everything all at once. One small step at a time. You can start a course today. So for example, you can have a list of things you want to achieve. We are in October. So you'll say maybe by next year, January, I want to have achieved a few things. Maybe, let's say health-wise, I want to start a career. I want to start a project in YouTube. You just have to list them, and then start one small step at a time. Maybe take that one course, give it a few weeks, give it a few months. When you learn that one, go to the next goal. Health. You want to start working out. Okay, you take that course. Take everything a step at a time, because when you start everything at once, you'll get burnt out, and you'll start feeling like you're not even capable. But that is not the case. You cannot bite the whole cake and expect to chew it at once. Okay? Yes. So your disability does not define you, does not define your limits. Your effort, your vision, your heart does. Okay? So take that course, start that journey, invest in your mind, and believe in your future. If this video inspired you, or you know someone who needs to hear this, share it. And if you have any questions or resources to recommend, drop them in the comment below. Do not forget to subscribe. Okay? Do not forget. And hit that bell so that you may not miss on the empowering skills and everything else we're gonna talk about this. Until I see you next week, guys, please take care of yourself.